We're in a recession, headed into a depression. This is going to be, this is biblically the third seal of Revelation, which is a rebalancing of the financial system as we know it. The rebalancing specifically relates to gold, silver, and paper. The world's been using a paper-based monetary system that, in essence, is backed by nothing. If you want to call it good faith and confidence, well, you know, I don't see there is much faith and confidence in this world anymore, what's going on in the news. So it's not backed by gold. So now we have a paper monetary system backed by nothing. The world's about to realize that. When they realize that, we'll have a complete tipping. The scales are already tipped because the markets have crashed. And now we're just going to see it tip further. And the further tipping is where gold and silver become money. And we actually develop what's called a gold rush. The analysis of this chart right here on gold, you know for a fact, and there's video proof of it out there, that using this cycle analysis, regardless that gold hasn't exploded to 3,000 or 4,000 or 5,000 yet.
Yeah, okay? And hold on. That's one of the things that you said. That's what you addressed. You know, the big explosion in gold. Why didn't you get it, and when is it coming?
If you go back to the interview of February, okay, what did I tell you that would happen when I called you? We spoke in January, Greg.
Yep.
I said the markets would, gold markets, specifically gold market, would top in February, and not to get all excited.
Oh, that's right. You said it would sell off.
It's going to be down for gold.
Yeah, you said it would.
That's right. Did that happen, Greg?
Right. Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
That's exactly what happened. Then our next interview prior to this, the conversation was very clear. Gold cycle begins up, and it will not stop, and it's going to continue up. Now, this next leg for gold continues up into June. And so it doesn't matter what they do to try to manipulate it, because they cannot break gold's cycle. That's why on the precise date in the first week of December of 2015, I scheduled an interview to call the exact bottom for gold. Probably the only person in the world who forecast to the day gold's exact bottom to the day, and it's verifiable. This gold cycle is not broken. Silver cycle is not broken. And this chart on page 21, right here, Greg.
Yep.
This chart on page 21 is what I gave you in February. And it's holding perfectly.
Hold it up real nice and still. Hold it up nice and still. People can freeze it.
Oh, Greg, the gold silver cycles have been just, especially recently, have been just killing it. It's been incredibly accurate. Going right into from where our last interview was to now, I'm telling you and your listeners, gold has an up cycle into June. I don't care what anybody says or does. Gold's going to continue up into June because that is its cycle.
Middle of June, end of June. What's the date? Middle of June, end of June?
Okay, I'm not giving the date because that's for my subscribers. And actually, the only person that would need that, or the only people that would need the date in June, which we already have, are traders. Okay, so if you're a trader, you can come to you can subscribe to our stuff and we'll give it to you. But if you're not a trader, you don't need the date because there's going to be extreme volatility. They're going to off that high. They are going to hammer it because it's going to be a big move into June. They're going to slam gold down and silver in reaction to its move, and then comes July, August. Okay. We're going to see God's hand because remember, based on Noah's Ark, the water keeps rising, okay? So God ain't finished. And you're going to see gold and silver continue to rise because God's not finished. And come into September, we're going to see just insane, I believe, crazy prices on gold and silver, I believe, when September hits. So we have another high coming in September off extreme volatility.